From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. With Game 6 in front of us, it's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
You never want to be down 3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams come back from that, especially when they're playing the last two at home. So it's not an ideal scenario, but playing in your own stadium with your fans behind you probably makes it a little more doable.
And on the flip side, you really don't want to let this go to a Game 7. When the crowd's even more fired up, the momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, Victor Gonzalez. What do we have on him?
Well, he tried to make it through the fifth inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
And a swing and a miss there.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman. Schwarber out of the play. And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the pitch. That one missing inside. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That misses. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Bryce Harper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And now the count is even.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Right through there, got him. And there's 2 away. And now it's Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Turner off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around second is Turner. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And in its second with an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That's in there. And the count is 1-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss. Get into that.
And a swing and a miss. And the struggles continue in the postseason. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back here in L.A. and getting the start, Zach Wheeler.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts. There's a strike. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Grounder might be two. The throw to second. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Here comes Max Muncy. Big time power. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Zach Wheeler, who was the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants out of high school. He's from Smyrna, Georgia. Foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds. Giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
And here is J.D. Martinez. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. All tied 1-1. Second inning set to go. And now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch, and he just misses. Here comes the manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Bobby Miller.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
The line of the pitch. Swings and misses. 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Rojas makes the catch. 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Brandon Marsh stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. They say it went. Here's a 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. In the air out towards right center. Outman pulls it in on the run. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. Wheeler back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the air out to center, Rojas. Has this one sized up. 1 down. Here's Jason Hayward. Here's a high chopper. Turner slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Rojas, in his rookie season, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one off the mark, 2-1. That to right. And that one gets down, fair ball. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. And just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Turner at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And now 2-0. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
And first offering is fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Check swing, and that's a ball. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Left-hand hitter waits. Oh, right to the backstop. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order. Second and third here, 1 away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Boom, in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Fastball in for a strike, and a count 1-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the...
Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit.
Swings and he breaks his bat. Barehand grab. He pulls into second and a run comes in to score.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That pitch got way in on him and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Pitching change here, Alex Vesia.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Grand slam. His second home run of the series. A 4 spot on the board. It's 7-1.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Hayward makes the grab on the run. Marsh in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. The 2-2. On the ground to first, Freeman takes it himself. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Major impact on this Phillies grand slam. It's 7-1. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. Miguel Rojas at the plate. The right-hander back to work. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Harper pulls it down. 1 away. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. Marsh makes the grab and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Runner at first with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a foul ball. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And the righty deals. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And the 0-2. Way outside, straight to the backstop. And the runner stays where he is. Swing and a ball popped up. Stop. Drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And the inning is over. One left for LA. They're down 7-1. Start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Garcia back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And that one is inside ball one. And a pitch. And now 1-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
2-2 down. Popped up right side. Betts on the move. And makes the grab. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Slider misses outside. One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Schwarber out of the play. Trey Turner now. Turner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. And another ball. And that's a little high. And now the lefty. And that's in for a strike. So Turner reaches base. And this is a guy with good speed.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And puts the squeeze on that, and that'll do it. One left for Philadelphia, and they're on top 7-1. Ready to go, bottom four. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Marsh makes the play, and there's one down. Now it's J.D. Martinez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one ripped, but foul. Next pitch is popped up. Harper has a beat on it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Up next to the left fielder,
David Peralta at the plate. Flied out to center in his first at bat. And there's the strike.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these guys are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Turner should have it. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. We played 4. It's the Phillies 7 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Alec Bohm. And there's a strike.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Knocks it down. Lead runner around second. And he's into second with nobody out.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Kicks and deals.
Down.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. Garcia makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Oh, it's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Cave batting with one down, takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the right. Betts tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. There's a strike. Swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the back here at the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. The wind of the pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Real Muto makes the grab, 1 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. And that one popped to short. Turner should have it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 8 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and stepping in is the speedy Johan Rojas. In for a strike, 0-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Liner, caught out at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Schwarber, the next to hit, takes ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Mookie Betts. The wind and the pitch. And a strike. Betts, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next offering upstairs. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. In there for strike one. Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
0-2 now, and that's outside. And a ball evens the count. Runner at first with no outs here. Two now. The punch out there. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. And now it's Max Muncy. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. In the air, center field. Rojas in position. He's got it. Out number 2. And Martinez. And that's in there for strike one.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Dodgers strand a couple. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. 0-1. And that one missing low. Line drive and foul ball. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Harper checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Next offering is in the dirt. This to third, Muncy. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there. 2 outs. In for a strike, and a count 2-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
(3-1) now, and that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Real Muto at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1, and it remains an 8-1 game. Bottom of the 7th, and here is David Peralta. Wheeler back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Cave under it. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason.
And the batter now, Jason Hayward. In there, and it's 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And it's 1-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that changeup in this game.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A towering home run, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Ball one there. Now before the 1-1, time is called. Into center. Rojas moving under this one. And that is that. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's going to be Jake Cave. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. First out in the top of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ripped on a line. Peralta puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two down. And now Johan Rojas. That one's in there. 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Down quickly go the Phillies. They lead at 8-2. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Mookie Betts will get us started. And a pitch. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Freddie Freeman will hit next. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Betts leads off second with nobody out. On the ground, right side. On to first, and Freeman is retired. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one ripped to left. And that should be extra bases. The relay throw. And he's in there as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the Jose Alvarado taking over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Max Muncy at the dish. That one pushed to the left and foul. Man at second. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Cave makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings over the top there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Andrew Bellot preparing to come on if needed. Strom getting loose as well. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the ninth. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. Found back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. That one missed. The 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Smith makes the grab on the run. Here's Trey Turner. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Ball to strike. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Next offering misses. Now 2-2. Can't field it cleanly. Here's Harper now. Fought off foul. Turner leads off first with one away. Turner runs. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Across is the runner from first, and it's 9-3. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Alec Bohm. Runner on at third, one gone. Next offering is down low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And that one almost got him. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. One away with a runner at third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. This is Bryson Stott. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next one just misses, and the count's even at 2. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Phillies 9 and the Dodgers 3. Matt Strom will take over here
And, you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And the pitch. And now it's even up. Way high.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
That one in for a strike. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. High in the air, out to right. Cave sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Strom measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab. That's out number 2. And next for L.A., James Outman. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.